The Patrick Star game is a barely functional physics platformer with flashes of both brilliance and supreme mediocrity. It stars Patrick Star, as you might have guessed, on an ordinary stroll through Bikini Bottom. Being the way that he is, he generally means well, but also wreaks havoc with remorseless ease, thanks to his lumbering physique, idiocy, and general disregard for personal space. Much in the vein of Goat Simulator and similar titles, this is a game where you can grab anything and whip it around into other stuff, causing abject chaos. These physics platformers generally operate on two layers. There's the superficial fun of smashing stuff around, and there's the emergent puzzle solving. The Patrick Star game is no different. As you might expect, you can get up to some truly absurd mayhem practically without limitation, but there are also collectibles and objectives which require more thoughtful usage of the various tools. When you do get bored of rolling around and decide to actually solve a problem, there are a number of ways to go about it. The game will often present one singular solution, but you certainly don't have to do what it says, and experimentation is encouraged. Sometimes the puzzles are pretty genius, like one of them asks you to climb atop Squidward's home, but it's too high to jump to. Even if you bring a rock or a car, you can't quite reach it. But while exploring the nearby jellyfish fields, I decided to, quite moronically, grab a jellyfish. Its zaps sent Patrick bouncing into the air, so I wondered what would happen if I grabbed two. And the answer is flight. You get to fly if you grab two jellyfish, as the poor pink buffoon is perpetually shocked higher and higher. I leveraged this newfound power to land squarely atop Squidward's home, completing the aforementioned puzzle. Sure, some of the steps were prompted loosely by the game, but it allowed me to figure out a solution all my own with the tools available, and that's awesome. Unfortunately, there are two sorts of puzzles. There are the dynamic open-ended ones and the minigames. The minigames lock you into a strict area and severely limit your resources, removing the open-ended angle. They're no good. It's not that they're designed poorly, they just lack any spark of creativity or cleverness. Also, while we're complaining, practically none of the characters behave like themselves aside from some token quirks, and there's a pervasive feeling of cheapness throughout the experience. It all feels steeped in corporate cynicism, like the game expects YouTubers would make videos titled, "The Patrick Star game is a real thing that exists," with provocative thumbnail text or something. All that said, if you want to fool around in a goofy, geographically accurate Bikini Bottom and bask in some SpongeBob-themed stupidity, this gets the job done.